Hi everyone. Today I will analyze this game by me with an 1800 rated players. How I dominated this guy, and this game I played like a grandmaster with 2500 rated based on engines analyzed. So let's take an eye about this game. The game starts with e4. My opponent play d6, which is a pyrrhic defense. I don't know much about this line, so I just develop my pieces really quickly with d4, taking the control on the center of the game with the couple pawn e4 and e4. After that, my opponent play knight f6, immediately attacking my pawn on e4. So in this position, I have bishop to d3 on knight c3, still defend my weak pawn, but I play the move knight to d2, defend the pawn. What is the idea of knight d2? So I decide to play knight d2 with a little bit passive in the opening, but the idea of this move in the middle game is I want to play c3 and bring the bishop to d3 somehow, somewhere to attack the weakness on a7. So my opponent play g6, which open the space for the bishop to come up to g7. I continue my development with the move knight g to f3. My opponent follows the plans with the move bishop to g7, controlling the long diagonal a1hh, which is really strong for black. So I play bishop c4, finish my development in the king side and ready to castle. My opponent play castle, and now I play c3, which makes my pawn structure become powerful. My opponent play the move knight take e4, sacrificing the knight, with the idea if I play knight take e4, my opponent will play d5 with the double attack on my bishop and my knight, and I will lose one of them. So instead of immediately taking on e4, I play bishop take f7 check, which sacrificing by the bishop to open this line to attack the king. So rook take f7, so I play knight take e4 and regain the material this game. My opponent now play bishop e4 with the inaccurate move by the engine, but I know the idea of this move. Previously, this idea is to take with the bishop of the knight and play and make me have a double pawn on the f square, on the f5, and I can easily play something like queen ch to find a way to attack my weakness, or the rook can be easily attack my weakness on f3. That's why I don't want the bishop to take on f3, which I have to take back with the g pawn. So I play knight e to g5, rotating the knight and attacking by the rook. And now if the bishop take, I don't have to take with the pawn because I have the knight. So to play rook f6, run the rook, but this move a little bit passive because it blocks the bishop on g7. As I play queen b3 check, So my idea is to get out of this pin so that I can easily to play. According to the engine find a really tricky move. That's knight take a7, a really tricky move. If king take a7, then easily knight d5 and winning back the bishop and the pawn. So that's why this move is the best move, and queen b3 in actually move, but it's not hurt much. So my opponent played the only good move, the great move, d5 to block this check. So now I play a3 to attack the bishop. He played bishop take f3 and I played knight take 5. And now look at the position. The white have a little bit slightly advantage because the rook now also have open 5, but it blocks the bishop, and bishop is really weak, and the queen is really weak in the corner of the home, and the rook is still weak, and the knight is and the rook is still didn't develop it. So I play b6 and my opponent played b6. I don't know what is the idea of b6, but the engine says that it is the best move. I think in this situation, I saw the tactic in this game. I would like to castle and bring my rook to e1, and somehow, somewhere, I would sacrifice my rook to e7. And if queen take, I got the double attack with queen take d5 and winning by the rook. And this is my idea in this position. So I castle, ready to bring the rook to e1. But now it will not happen because of knight c6, defending the pawn on e7. So I play bishop d5, attacking the rook and putting pressure on the pawn on e7. Rook f7 is played. It was still okay. I don't know why the engine said this is the mistake. So now my target in this position is the pawn on e7. I want to achieve on that weakness because the pawn cannot move because of the pin. So I play rook a to e1, putting pressure on this guy. So he's played a6, attacking my bishop. And now I don't want to go the bishop away like something like going for e3 or d2, because I want to keep a bishop in this diagonal. H4, uh to keep pinning the pawn on e7. So that's why I play bishop h4, continue to pin this guy. So queen d6 was played, a good move my opponent, because it get out of the pin and make the queen more stronger by keeping it, centralizing it. So now I was play rook to e3 with the flowing idea with rook to e1, double the rook on the open 5, which is my strong in this move, which is my advantage in this move. So my opponent played knight to a5 with the idea attacking the queen and win tempo to jump the knight on c4, with centralizing the knight and make a strong knight. And now, think for a little bit, I will see that my opponent have a weak pawn on e6, which can be easily achieved. So I play queen c2, keeping an eye for the weak pawn. So my opponent following the idea with knight c4, attacking my rook. And now my rook have what 1 and 2 square to run. I don't want to play rook d3 because it's really passive. It's blocked by queen, and this rook is it's rook is really trust. So we have 2 square, e2 or e1. So if I play rook to e1, and now this this rook cannot get out of the game, and this all the thing this rook can do is to see the battle, watching TV at home, and they can't get to the bathroom. So as I said, I want to double my rook on the e5. That's why I play rook e2. With the following idea is to play rook e1, continue to attack the weak pawn. So rook a to h3 play, and my opponent which achieve on the f5. At this point, I was worrying about he was sacrificing the rook on f3 with g take f3 and rook take f3 and open my king. But for a little bit of thinking, I think it is not worryable because I have bishop g3 and close the door, and they don't have anything to attack. That's why I don't worry about the sacrifice of the rook. And now I play rook f to e1, following my idea to double the rook on the e5. And this position, he play rook to eh to defend the pawn. And now this is a really big mistake. I don't know why the engine says that it is inaccurately, because according to me this is a mistake, because as I said, I want to achieve on the two weakness of my opponent, which is e7 and g6. And now my queen keep an eye on g6. And the point that I play rook to e1 is that I want to cut off the defense of the queen on the pawn on g6. So now I play rook to e6, attacking the queen and cut off this defense of the pawn on g6. That's why I can easily take on g6. So queen e7, and now I take on g6 my queen. And now you can see I'm only up a pawn, but according to the engine I up like 2 points ahead, because now my position is completely strong, my queen are really strong, my bishop are keeping an eye on the weakness, my knight is ready to jump out, my rook is double on the open file. And look at this opponent, this rook can move, this rook can move, this bishop can move, and the queen is at the corner of the game. And look at how strong my position are. And now he play, and now at this point, I saw a really dirty tactic, which to play bishop f6, which is a really dirty trick. The bishop can't take because of the pin. So if bishop f6 happen, so if you take with the rook, I will take back, and if pawn take, I can easily play rook take eh with my queen defense. So the only thing that you can do is to play queen take, and after queen take, I win a queen for a pieces. And if bishop f6 and e take f6, I will play rook take, and they can't take with the queen, so all will lost, and I will trade a bishop for rook. And if I play bishop f6 and she didn't play something, she didn't take or something, you just play a5, I just take the bishop after rook take, and I can easily grab the pawn of f6. That's why bishop f6, if it happens, it's a really dirty move. But my opponent plays the move knight to d6. That's why I can't play bishop f6 anymore, because if I play bishop f6, the pawn take, and now I can't take because we have two defenders to the rook. So, but this knight move will hang a weakness, just I can go up with a fork, which is knight e5, go to a fork, and the bishop can't take because of the pin. And now my opponent resign because he's lost his material and he's lost position. Look at this. These pieces are at home and cannot move. And how they can deal with this attack? Just never can. That is how I dominated players, 1800 rated players, with a grandmaster actually of this game.